45 minutes of that.
What's happened before? Hey guys.
Hello.
So, we saw the yearly musical.
Yeah.
Last year it was La La Land.
La
The year
La
before that
Land.
was Into the Woods. The year before that was Les Mis.
Oh, damn. Was it?
I think so. Les Mis was
something.
like one of the first reviews we did for this show, actually.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, go way, way back. This year it's the Hugh Jackman movie.
The Greatest Show.
The Greatest Show. It's a great show, Great Showman.
Greatest Showman, I think. I think Showman.
We don't even know what the name of the movie is.
God damn.
The phone comes out.
The phones come out.
Alright. Pretty sure it's Greatest Showman.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Greatest
Yeah,
Showman.
Greatest
Okay.
Showman.
Alright, now that we've cleared that up.
All right. Now we know what the
so-
title of the video.
So, yeah, it's cheesy, it's cliche, it's pretty run-of-the-mill. I liked it.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think?
I mean, for me, it was like, this is the movie La La Land fucking wishes it was.
Yeah.
And simply because it actually embraces diversity. Like, the way La La Land had its...
Taking pot shots at La La Land today.
Yeah, because, I mean, here's the thing with me and La La Land. It's like, what was
This is
it?
going to be like our Les Mis discussion, is it?
I don't remember how that went, but I'm going to pretend it. I'm just going to assume it didn't go well.
No, not really.
All right. Well, what was it? The thing with La La Land is that it was like, yeah, art should be freestyling and moving. But even then, though, the movie went about like there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. You know, I feel like Greatest Showman sort of kind of puts the actual spin that, like, you know, art is what you make of it. And it's, you know, so long as it's honest and sincere, then, like, you know, it comes off well to people.
Man, you got way more out of this than I did.
I'm a theater guy watching a musical theater movie, so...
It is very musical theater-y.
Absolutely.
What did you think?
I liked it. I think it played it safe with a lot of the things that went on with it.
I would agree with that, yeah.
I think
Oh,
it could
yeah.
have been pushed up a little bit more.
It's
and-
kind of a very sort of Icarus kind of story.
It's exactly what you think it's gonna be.
Yeah.
If you saw the trailer, if you see the poster, like, it's exactly what you think it's gonna be, which isn't a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's as long as, like, what it is still entertaining.
Yeah.
And I was thoroughly entertained. I will say that because Hugh Jackman is, and like all these
Oh,
actors,
yeah.
I'll give full credit, are acting the little hearts out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Fantastic cast.
I mean, like, if we're gonna compare this to, like, reality, it's not even close.
Oh,
Because
absolutely, yeah.
P.B. Barnum in real life was less Hugh Jackman and more Grunkle Stan from Gravity Falls. And like,
they're
look,
real-
I glued a horn on top of a horse. Now it's a unicorn.
Look at that
Give
magic.
me $20.
All right, just keep whipping the elephant until it gets on the ball.
Pretty much.
And then that was basically the real P.T. Barnum. But I mean, it paints a very romantic picture of him, and it does look good.
Like I think it's kind of like what Patton Oswalt sketch talked about. Like, imagine, like, circus is like, imagine if you got Billy Joel on stage, but he really didn't want to be there. He tries to run out every time he tries to run off the stage, someone just chases him right back on. so like, how wonderful life is for you. But no, for what it is, like, this is an entertaining movie. As long as you go in there expecting, like, yeah, it's gonna be cheesy. Yeah, it's gonna be kind. You kind of know where
felt like it was cheesy.
It's pretty
though.
cheesy.
I mean, like, yes, it does use.
It's musical theater cheesy.
It didn't feel bad cheesy though. It was like a fun, enjoyable.
Well,
Cheesy.
you gotta go in there expecting that. Yeah, go ahead.
For me, the super cheesy part was probably when they're like, you know, we don't need money. We got love. We got family.
Oh
Yeah,
that was.
There's a lot of that.
That was
I wanted
pretty.
someone to
yeah.
break the fourth wall and just look at the camera and be like,
Family. Love when Grunkle Stan was in this movie. Singing that one song. The
Oh
song
my
that's in there for so
God.
long, you know, and once again, an Oscar nomination.
Which one?
It was like one of the ones at the very beginning that has like the whole life story.
Oh
going
yeah,
off on
when
the
they're
same-
kids and then they're adults.
It's
and
on
there's
like the same 4 lyrics, and you know it's in there that long because it wants to be nominated for Best Original Song.
It should be. It should be the one that the bearded lady sang as they were running out of the
That was a
opera
good
house.
one.
It should be that song. That's a good song.
yeah.
But I will, like, again,
To be fair, though, a lot of the songs kind of blended together for me, so I
Yeah.
had trouble picking them out of a lineup. But I mean,
I do agree on that too.
Yeah, a lot of them sound very similar.
It's very modern style.
It's all very modern style, and I would have trouble picking them out of a lineup, but I still had a good time.
Yeah, well, because again, everyone's having a good time making
Pretty
this.
much,
The actors having a great time. The choreography's really good.
Oh my god, it's fantastic.
Like, they knew how to make this a visual presentation, which is important for a musical.
Oh yeah.
Again, I'm kind of a defender of Zac Efron, even though I know he's not in a lot of very good movies.
I mean, this is probably definitely one of the better Zac Efron films I've seen.
Well, it's one of those things, no matter how bad the movie is, I know he's trying his best.
Absolutely.
I guess that is really what it boils down to.
Yeah.
I saw him, in Baywatch, I think, early.
I was with you for Baywatch. Yeah.
And he kind of said, he's trying. He's trying really hard. No matter what dumb shit they make him do, he is acting his little fucking heart out. And this is the case where I was like, oh yeah, he did start out in musicals, didn't he?
He did,
He had to get his head in the game, right?
Yeah, oh god. Now, I haven't seen any of those.
Oh
Yeah,
my
not
god.
either.
My sister, High School Musical came out when she was in middle school, and she watched the first two movies religiously. Every day when I came home from school, Isabel was already watching High School Musical or High School Musical 2. It was on every day, all the time, and it drove me fucking insane.
And that there's especially I think my favorite sequence was when you have Hugh Jackman has a big musical background, musical theater background, and Zac Efron. Apparently, I feel like this one reminded me oh yeah. I was like, really? Zac Efron in music? I was like, oh wait, that's how he got his start.
Yeah.
He kind of already knows what he's doing.
His first big role was Snoopy in Charlie Brown. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
I did not know that, actually.
My sister told me that, and I was like, huh, neat. I could totally see him playing Snoopy. Yeah, it works.
I don't know about modern day Zac Efron, but maybe.
I mean, not modern Zac Efron, obviously, but young Zac. Buff as hell.
Get you,
my
Red
God.
Baron! They try making all action and shit.
He's sitting on the doghouse. Oh,
Little
yeah.
doghouse, and he's just flexing the whole time. Man.
But no, they have this great sequence when they're in a bar, and I don't I can tell again, I appreciate when it's practical effects rather than when they throw some CGI in there. Because there's some effects in this one that are very good.
Yeah.
Mostly when they had the little person on stage, because you could tell his voice was dubbed, and it was really obvious because the lip sync was not very good.
Yeah.
And that was really distracting. You could tell that's why they didn't have him say very much, even though he's supposed to be a big key part of the movie.
I mean, they didn't have him sing very much. He was more of a vocal. He was one of those But
yeah, I'm not talking about just the songs though. Every line he had was dubbed by a different actor.
Was it?
Yeah, you didn't notice that?
No, I mean, I knew his voice sounded off, but I didn't know it was dubbed.
Yeah, you could tell they were clearly lip syncing.
Oh. I thought they just did that for the singing. I didn't know it was
Did you
for
notice
the dub.
that too?
Just for the small person?
For the little guy, yeah.
Yeah, okay, you noticed
Yeah.
it too.
Okay, I missed that.
Because I was really Uncanny Valley just kind of made me uncomfortable. Just kind of this feels you couldn't find an actual little person to do this.
I mean,
wasn't
he an actual little person?
Either that, then why dub him? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a bizarre thing to dub someone's lines.
And
Yeah.
I had this
Singing is one thing, but the lines are something else.
I had a feeling his legs were kind of CGI'd.
Yeah, I got that impression too.
I don't wanna
there's
be
some,
me.
yeah, I don't know what they were doing, but something about it just seemed really off. It was
Must
did
have
they just
missed
cast
that,
a little boy and then just dub his voiceover?
Yeah,
That's kind
actually-
of what I was wondering.
I felt some scenes I thought it was okay, they put a mustache on a little kid, but then other scenes I was like, oh wait, no, it's a little person. And then I was kind of going back and forth between kid and little person. I was trying to figure out what the hell this kid was until somewhere around Act 2 when I was just okay, I give up.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy this and stop thinking so much.
but either way, no, Hugh Jackman's having a fucking blast.
Absolutely.
His charm game is up to fucking 11 for this film.
Yeah.
Which I'm if he asked me, I'd probably join the circus too. He's so goddamn charming in this film.
It's Hugh Jackman.
But you're so raw, stabby, stab, like Wolverine. And less more, you figure oh yeah, he's one of the most charming actors alive right now.
Oh,
yeah, that makes perfect sense. But no, like, it's, again, if you saw the trailer, you know exactly what you're gonna get. It's all about how P.B. Barnum not really made the circus, and with Zac Efron, who becomes like business partners with, and there's a lot of singing, there's a lot of dancing, there's there's the thing where he gets too egotistic, and then everything burns down. He realizes what's really important, and he comes back, and everything works out in the end. You know where the story's going. It's not hard to figure out, but you're not really there for that. You're there for the singing. You're there for the dancing.
Pretty much.
That was a week's plotline.
And you're like, you're there. The same reason you go see like a live musical theater stage. The story's usually pretty run of the mill.
It depends on what you're watching.
I mean, yeah, and I've seen all, but like a lot of the ones that say the community theater plays, like stages will do.
Yeah, careful with those. You know.
Like, I've done my fair share. I did Damn Yankees. Are you kidding? You want to talk about that one? That one has a whole fucking song about how like you just gotta have heart and just avoid all other vices. You be a good Christian boy.
Oh yeah.
And you Satan comes on stage.
And you drink your Ovaltine and you go to bed by 9. And
wow, you remember more lyrics than I did, and I was in the show.
I was like, I've never heard the music at all or seen the show. I was just like,
I was just
playing off of what you were saying. Were those actual lyrics? I was just making crap up.
They may have been, honestly.
Jesus Christ. My goodness.
Good times. But, you know, you're there for the camaraderie. You're there for the actors. You're there for the dancing. The dancing's really good.
Yeah.
It's like in Hail Caesar, my favorite scene was just Channing Tatum doing a musical sequence out of nowhere, and it was like the best scene in the film.
Wait, which movie was this?
Hail Caesar.
I've never seen that.
I haven't seen it either.
That was like the last one that the Coen brothers directed. But that had one a whole like a sailor sequence of Channing Tatum like doing a musical theater number. It was actually pretty good.
All right.
Channing Tatum was another actor I will completely say is like, you know what? He's doing his best.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, I can tell he's giving it 110%. And that really is a big saving grace for this film, is the fact that you can tell all the actors in it are just giving 110%.
Absolutely.
For what is not great subject matter. And that kind of saved, like, if this was done by a lesser cast movie, it would have fucking sucked.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, yeah, the cast makes the film, This
is an actor's movie.
Yeah, the cast and just the cast, visuals, and choreography make the film.
Yeah, I'd agree on that. It's you know, you're smiling, you're like toe tapping, you're having a good time. That's really what you come to these kind of movies to go see. I'm not here to have my life change.
Somebody behind us was clapping in the middle of the movie. That
happened a few times. You were both looking back like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, like people were talking. The same person was talking, and I was like, God, these.
I think somebody told him to shut up. Eventually.
Yeah, somebody shushed him. Yeah, and then it was quiet after that, and I was like, yes.
About what was it you were gonna say about the bartender?
I had this weird feeling like maybe the bartender was gonna be a part of the movie and like they cut him out where he's like a really like he wants to join the show, but every time he tries to get his attention by throwing these cool drinks and doing everything really quickly,
man.
I was like, oh, he's trying to get into the show. He's trying to get his attention.
That'd be a good side plot. I'd be down for that.
That would he's like Gunther from Friends. Just the guy in the background, the creeper. That would explain why so many P.B. Barnum's photos are on the wall of that fucking bar.
Oh yeah.
He's like, notice me, senpai.
Notice me.
Notice me.
I want attention too.
I got that picture of you and the Queen. It's right there on the wall. I'm looking over there.
Yeah. Please, Hugh Jackman, take me. There was a joke I made in this movie that I was like, I was kind of ashamed of myself. At the same time, I was also ridiculously proud.
Oh, man. Here we go.
There is a part. So, for this movie about Hugh Jackman, who plays P.B. Barnum, it's a tailor's son, and it's a rags to riches story.
Yeah.
Where he meets, like, his future wife, Charity, in the beginning of the film.
And oh my God, I just got the symbolism with that. Sorry, carry on.
But either way, towards the end when like he's like, I lost my job or penniless, and I lean over to you and I was like, I guess that makes her a charity case.
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah.
In my ear.
And you had that same reaction of but I can't look at you right now.
Yeah. I was like, nice try.
You laughed at it though.
Make you feel better.
I know it's a groan-inducing pun, and I fully owned it. And I'm like, yeah, bitch, I know it. Terrible joke, and I love it.
Nice. Good job, Michael.
Thank you.
Pat on the shoulder.
Thank you. I'll take what I can get. And that's not the worst one done. I know what Grant one time came up to, was talking about like the seagull in Shallows when we first got the trailer. He goes,
Oh, yeah.
he's such a survivor. He must be like Jason Segel. Yeah, I think I stepped out of the car for that one.
Yeah, that's a good call, stepping out of the car for that one.
I feel like puns are for no one's enjoyment except the person telling the pun.
I was actually just watching a video yesterday about...
Yesterday?
Yesterday.
What were you doing during that time?
I was at home, I think. But, like, I forgot what the question was. But, yes, I was actually watching a video about puns. There was, like, a time back in, like, yesteryear when puns were considered, like, high-quality writing.
Oh, yeah, and then until everyone ran to the ground, that's when they stopped becoming high quality.
It was, like, it was actually somewhere around the Enlightenment when somebody was, like, starting to talk shit about them. Like, yeah, fuck puns. And everybody was like, yeah, fuck puns. And then puns were all, like, lame and shit. But there's, like, an art form to puns. It's fucking hard.
That's a great story, man.
Yep.
Just telling one of the children at the birthday parties.
Yep. Just, like,
They're telling everyone
Buzz Killington
then everyone
style.
said fuck puns. Yeah.
Was it Buzz Killington style? Just, like, sit down and be like, let me tell you about the history of pun making. See, there was a time when punnery
You can
was...
stop at
Okay.
any time you want.
All right.
All right, thank you. If you can't get the passive-aggressive hint, please stop.
All right, I got it. I got it.
Moving on. So, again, it's kind of... this is just a fun movie. I
It's
had
a
a good
fun
time.
movie. Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go far as say I loved it, but it's like, you know what? Glad I saw it.
I said this on the way to the car. It touched me in all the right theatrical places. So, yeah.
It's just an imagery I don't want in my head. Not now, not ever.
The high notes there.
Get you in a falsetto. Was that Robin Williams sketch? She's like, move with it! Lead with something? Okay, sure, whatever you want.
Oh, my voice is still fucked up. I can't do high voices.
Please don't.
All right.
But yeah, so I can't think of a whole lot else to talk about. You guys got anything, other points you had?
I'm good.
Okay, so quickly go through trailers. It's probably a short video. I wasn't like, yeah, we liked it.
Yeah, fuck. I mean,
Like,
it's a good movie.
Compared to like the other 5,000 movies I gotta go see this week and next week, this is
Yep.
definitely like, all right, it's a good way to start.
Oh, yeah.
Goes to like Jumanji.
Fucking...
Yeah, I don't know, I was doing pretty good critically.
Yeah,
surprisingly.
actually, it's
It's at 77%
it's like,
right now.
Yeah, I heard it was doing a lot better than I thought it would be doing.
I got the Gary Oldman, like,
Winston Churchill one, yeah.
The Darkest Hour, I think
Darkest
it's called.
Hour, yeah.
Ferdinand, which I'm dragging Howard to.
Yeah, thanks, Howard.
Because I guilted him because I was like, you made poor Sarah sit through the star because you were being a selfish asshole. It's like, fine.
Oh, man.
Yeah, then we got Downsizing, Father Figures, and
Ooh,
Body of
Downsizing.
Water.
That's another one I
Pitch,
wanted to see.
Pitch Perfect 3,
Okay.
which Sarah wants to go see that one. So, like, all right. No
All
one's
right.
going to fight you on that one.
Yep. It's all yours, Sarah. All yours. Downsizing. That's
Although
what
you and I
wanted to
saw
see.
Pitch Perfect too, didn't we?
We saw Pitch Perfect too. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember
That
it being that bad.
I remember it being that bad.
Really?
I mean,
'Cause
I remember what we were saying during the review. It was like this movie was not made for us.
No, God, no.
Yeah, this was not. We are not the intended audience.
God, no.
And we
No.
were okay with that. So maybe like you and Sarah, you might have different experiences with the movie. I don't know.
Sure.
It's possible.
See, I don't know.
I'm just
I mean, I also did drag our only Jewish member to go see the Christian nativity movies.
oh god.
Maybe this is just
Fucking
payback.
why?
That's good.
Good. Oh fuck. Jesus Christ, Michael. Oh.
Cause you and Howard selfishly said no.
Did you call me for one of those? Like,
I think I mentioned to you before, and you said Howard could take that one, and then
Oh,
Howard said Matt
God.
could take that one.
God damn it. Is he?
Oh, and I was sick.
Yeah, and you were sick. Cough, cough.
Oh man.
I think. Well, to be fair, your
Like
first
now,
few ideas
Howard
was,
and
like,
I
Friend
are just
Request.
like trying to push each other into bad movies now. It's just
Well,
like,
it's because there's
geez.
more one of you bad movie buffers now. I
guess,
you guys
shit.
are trying to see what you guys get away with.
God damn! All right.
You selfish bastards. Yeah. So we were late. We were late because traffic's a bitch right now. 'Cause it's like the day before Christmas Eve.
Yep.
So we only got the last. Well, I only got the last 3 trailers anyway. So we had Paddington 2.
Never saw Paddington 1.
I
it
remember that
looks-
one being okay.
All right. I mean, it looks like a very cute family movie. You know, I don't really see many like downsides.
I remember the first one was
It seems
perfectly fine.
Yeah, it feels like safe and cute and just kind of like a fun family adventure.
It's got
That's
Hugh
about-
Grant as the villain, which makes me kind of curious.
I mean, yeah, actually, yeah.
yeah,
Just like,
yeah, he's the villain in this movie. And
oh
I'm kinda
man. All right, here we go.
okay, I'm kind of curious to see where this is going. How's he
Buckle
gonna-
up, kids.
approach this?
All right.
Is Hugh Grant like evil villain age? Is that what he's doing with his career nowadays? Last time I saw him was in Man from U.N.C.L.E.,
Damn.
where he was very Hugh Grant in that movie.
Yeah, okay.
You ever seen Man from U.N.C.L.E.? That one,
Yeah,
I enjoyed that one as a guilty pleasure because that one just has some scenes that are just so weirdly hilarious. Because there was a part where Henry Cavill, as like one of the the British super spy, decides like while his Russian co-part is like having this big like boat action scene in the background, decides to just hide out in a little truck that had a little picnic basket. He's pouring himself some wine. He's having some tea. He's just watching this boat fight happen in front of him. Or the other best scene was like when they're trying to. It was this like Cold War stuff. So it's probably like there's like a German evil scientist who captures one, but they escape, and then they put him in the room, and they're debating what to do with him. But while they're doing that, something in that room catches fire. So while they're discussing, you
As it
see this
does.
man just horribly burning alive in the background.
Oh god.
And then Harry Cavill just looks back at this after all is said and done. And he goes, "Damn, I left my coat in there."
Oh, that's bad.
Kind of great. Then we got The Post, which is very Oscar baity.
Oh yeah. I mean, you got the power team of Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks. You were just like,
Tom Hanks doing his best gruffle voice.
yeah.
What do you think we do here, kid? Yeah. It's just like, have you seen the trailer for The Post? Mm-mm. Yeah, because you're in the bathroom.
Yeah, you
when
were
this
in the
came on.
bathroom for
I
that.
was.
Yeah.
This is Oscar Bation Renault all over it.
Oh, yeah.
Directed by Steven
Steven Spielberg, Meryl Streep,
starring
and-
Meryl Streep and
Oh, wow.
Tom Hanks.
Oh yeah.
About basically it's like this year's Spotlight. You guys see that one?
No, I never saw Spotlight.
That was a great fucking movie. That one was about like the whole uncovering the whole Catholic school,
Oh, yeah,
Catholic
yeah.
church molestation
I,
case.
I remember that came up during the Oscars, but you know, I was like, I've never seen this movie. I don't know what's
It was a great fucking movie. I think it's on Netflix.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton was great.
Oh yeah, Michael Keaton's always great.
It was like Michael Keaton and the Hulk was in there too.
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo was in there too.
Nice.
And it had the guy who played Sabretooth in X-Men Wolverine.
Oh fuck, I know his face, but I don't know his name.
Yeah, and so the joke I made in there is like, so Batman, the Hulk, and Sabretooth walk into a church.
Oh my god.
And then
Fucking wow.
and then the one
Alright.
you walked back in was a rom-com called Love, Simon,
Oh yeah.
which just had
What the fuck was that again?
like the greatest
Oh, yeah,
worst
the John-
tagline of a movie I've seen in a while.
John Green looking movie. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The one was basically about like it's a gay love story.
Yeah.
But the catch
I
line
didn't-
was like,
I didn't think it was a love story. It felt more like a coming of age story.
no, they say, I know it's a love story. You know why I know it's a love
Why?
story? Because it says in the tagline, which made me like, oh my god. It says, it's a love story so great, it has to come out.
I missed that. Ugh.
I was watching, I was like, oh lord.
Oh,
It's gonna be that kind of movie, isn't it?
John Green looking ass movie. Like, jeez.
So,
John Green, that's the guy who wrote Fault in Our Stars, right? Was that him?
same producers.
Yeah, okay.
And I did not like A Fault in Our Stars.
All right.
Did you see that one?
I saw that one.
Did you like that one?
No.
Okay, good. It's not just me.
It's
My
okay.
mom liked it.
I was like the one person going in that theater going, fuck that movie.
made me weird. It made me feel weird.
So,
I don't like this.
yeah, it's more like I hated that boyfriend so much.
Oh, yeah.
Like he is such
What
a he
was
was such
that
a
fucking
douchebag.
thing where he's like
Cigarette?
putting a cigarette
the
but without
fucking cigarette.
lighting it.
That
don't give it the
pretentious
power
bullshit.
To kill you. And I'm just like, bitch, you dying anyway. Fuck off.
And he did
Do
die.
cocaine.
Yeah.
Harder. Why cigarette?
That would have made more things more interesting. Just have the
Line.
cancer support cocaine club.
Oh man.
That would be a movie I would watch because I'd be like, man, I have
cancer
so
patients.
much mixed emotions.
Be like, and we're gonna make them all worse.
just
And you can make Michael Shannon the main character for yourself.
Oh
Yes.
my god, yes.
Michael Shannon as a chemotherapy riddled cancer patient, high on meth and cocaine.
Oh my
Maybe it's
god, what would that
fascinating.
do to someone
If
medically?
the cancer doesn't kill him, the drugs
Be
will.
there 5 minutes and the movie's
Oh
over.
my god.
Yes.
It's
Like,
just 5 minutes.
Someone
of
make
Michael-
this
of-
dark comedy
it's just,
happen.
It's just 5 minutes of Michael Shannon sitting in one of those chairs and just snorting cocaine off a mirror and just sitting in that chair losing his fucking mind and then he dies.
But he has to have an oxygen. Like, he has to be hooked up to oxygen.
Yeah, he's got to be hooked up to all
Gotta
like
pull it
the
down.
chemotherapy stuff. He's in like one of those armchairs and he's just snorting cocaine off a mirror.
and every once in a while, it takes like a breath of oxygen,
oh my
like a breath of
God.
oxygen from the tank.
We're going to hell. We're going to hell.
That'd be a pretty badass movie, though, if you think about it.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you can make the person last longer than that for the
Like this would
movie.
be like a fantastic idea for a dark comedy. I can just see it right now.
Oh
Just so like going like, oh wait, this one's in use.
Like,
Fuck, I'm using this. All
the
right.
person was like totally good and always a perfect like human being, and then when he finds out he has cancer, he decides to fuck shit up and be like, I fucking don't give a shit.
It's like Breaking Bad. He decided to use the drugs to make them.
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
And I'm like,
yes.
oh, you know, you find out something's. Oh, I'm gonna keep going in my mind.
We need to pitch this to like Fox Searchlight,
This is
man.
good.
Before the mouse takes over.
Fucking Netflix. Let's put it on Netflix. They take it.
Netflix will take fucking anything. Yeah.
Seriously.
Let's Breaking Bad, except he uses the drugs. Yes, sold.
Yes, sold. You're on.
Oh my God.
here's about $2 million to film. I'm just like, all right, thank you.
About 1,500 of that will go to Michael Shannon.
Yeah, pretty much. We want you to play a cancer patient who becomes a drug addict. I'm so fucking in. Just like those big Michael Shannon eyes, and he's just like, my time has come.
Row of a lifetime.
Here's the twist: he dies with not from cancer and not from drugs. He just
Gets
dies
run over
of
by a
speed.
car.
Or, yeah,
No, it's just like he gets shot. Just like
from his terrible life that he started to lead.
He dies from his gluten allergy.
oh my god, what's that? You ever see BoJack Horseman? The fucking
yeah.
that fucking guy who was like dying of cancer, but then his
Oh, yeah,
cancer
the
went into remission. And he died of a
peanut
peanut
allergy.
allergy. It's
Yeah.
just like fucking oh man.
Somebody make this movie happen.
Yep, we got it's up to you, YouTube. Put it together.
So you guys got final thoughts for The Greatest Showman?
Man, I mean, good ass movie, great choreography, acting, visuals. Also, some really good moments of silence. There were some good silence moments I liked, like that one between Zac Efron and what's her face. Really good moment of silence. But yeah,
And they didn't really have really good defined characters, though, so I wouldn't.
I mean,
I
yeah,
wasn't
it's
wholly
not
invested in their
it's not
relationship
so much.
thing.
I mean, like, what was it? There was like at the end of that one song they did where they were like hanging from the ropes and stuff.
yeah, it was more like.
And like there was a moment of silence at the end where she just walks off. That was really good. I was like, damn.
I was more thinking like she probably wished she's still Spider-Man. Is more what I was thinking.
Jesus Christ. That was the same girl from Spider-Man.
Yeah, same
wasn't
girl.
it? Okay, I thought she looked familiar. Okay.
Yeah, Spider-Man girl.
Nice.
The one that flips
All
him
right.
off towards the end.
Nice.
So what about you?
A good, fluffy, feel-good musical. Better than La La Land.
Absolutely.
Could definitely have a lot more potential if they worked it a little bit more, but I think it was good enough for to watch again and probably to rent.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'd call this a solid rental.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's cheesy, but if you're going to there expecting to have a good time, I think that's what it kind of boils down to for me at least. It's exactly what you think it's gonna be. It's fluffy, it's cheesy, it's charming. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Alright, so probably, I don't know, Monday or Tuesday, I'll drag Howard to go see Ferdinand.
I'm
And
looking forward to that review.
it's probably not.
John Cena!
It's great because you don't see him at all.
Oh, yeah. You just...
And then some other shitty movie that comes out, I'm gonna probably drag him to. I don't know. There's a lot to see this week, so
Yeah.
whenever I don't see this week, I'll probably see next week. So that's all we got. So thank you guys for watching. See you later.
Take it easy.